Hello everyone, welcome back to another supplemental on home media reviews. We have another copy of Die Hard to look at here. It's not this 4K copy, this is my original 4K, and so far the only 4K that this movie has ever received. No, it's something completely different than a 4K, which, if you read the title and have been watching this last season of home media reviews, you would know I've gotten kind of into VHS tapes. Also, if you watched my First Blood home media review from a few months back, you'll remember that back when I recorded that close-up, I was staying at my aunt and uncle's house. My aunt and uncle say that prior to them having children, they had a ton of money to spend on movies, and they had a ton of VHS tapes that I got the opportunity to look through back when I was staying over there. The Rambo First Blood VHS that we looked at was, I called it on loan from that personal collection, and so is this Die Hard VHS tape here. This is on loan from my uncle's VHS collection, so it's not mine. It's going back over into their basement when this video is over, but I figured, you know what, it would be really cool to show here on the channel, and I don't want to wait to find this out in the wild. So let's take a look at this here. This poster is so good. I love everything about it. I know I'm skipping the Half Price Books sticker up there, which shows that my uncle bought this on 9/11 in 2004. Or I guess that would be the date that it was clearanced for $1. So maybe he didn't buy it on 9/11. Maybe he bought it on 9/12. Who knows? But man, this poster is so good. It's so much better than that one. I mean, this poster's okay. This one's iconic. Absolutely love it. 40 stories of sheer adventure. Bruce Willis in Die Hard, and then digitally mastered red banner down there as well. Just makes this for an epic looking tape. The spine, Fox Video logo, and then the logo for the movie. And on the bottom, proof of purchase hasn't been removed yet. And then on the back, a quote from a reviewer, Joel Siegel of Good Morning America. You have a barcode. You have John McClane running from an explosion on the rooftop. A blurb about the movie. Tech specs and your cast and crew information down there, along with the blue sticker that gets removed when you take the tape out, but that's to stop the tape from coming out if the seal comes undone. The other side's exactly the same, except you have hi-fi stereo with the VHS logo, and the top has the logo again, and another Half Price Books sticker there. And if we take this out of the slipcover, that should look familiar to you if you're a Star Wars person, and, well, if you're just a VHS tape fan from back in the 80s and 90s, this is what all Fox released tapes looked like. They were all blue, green, and white. So, as is tradition here on Home Media Reviews, let's take a look at some VHS footage from this tape of Die Hard.
Law degree, Stanford, 1962. MBA, Harvard, 1970. President, Nakatomi Trading. Vice Chairman, Nakatomi Investment Group.
Enough.
And father of 5.
I am Takagi. How do you do?
That may be some of the best VHS footage we have ever shown here on Home Media Reviews, mostly because it comes from one of my absolute favorite action movies. I would have covered it in Season 5 of Home Media Reviews if I hadn't already covered it back in Season 1. Which, hey, that leads to a great segue. If you haven't seen the original Home Media Review for Die Hard, go back and watch that one, because it's pretty good. And if you haven't seen the movie, you should definitely watch it. I have been looking for a Die Hard tape for so long, and it's very fortunate that I've been able to show this one here. It sucks I can't keep it, but hey, that's life. At least you guys are able to see what a Die Hard VHS tape looks like. I can show it to you here close up and everything, and you guys can see what the footage looks like as well. So with all that being said, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Good night, everybody. Oh, no, wait, whoa, hang on a minute there, past me. We're not done yet. That supplemental that you just watched on the Die Hard VHS, yeah, I shot that like 3-4 months ago, and I've found my own copy of Die Hard on VHS since then. However, it's kind of interesting because it's not something that I knew existed. I don't think I covered this in the Die Hard home media review in the history section, because the history of various VHS tapes, at least in my research, aren't archived very well. There's not a Blu-ray.com for VHS tapes. Somebody should purchase the VHShistory.com domain name and make a website that chronicles VHS history, because I'm too lazy to do that. But anyway, my copy of Die Hard is interesting because it's a 2-pack with Die Hard 2. And in my limited amount of research I've done on this, apparently this came out in 1991, and it's a double feature collector's edition VHS set of both Die Hard and Die Hard 2 Die Harder. So you've got the poster for the first Die Hard there on the front, and then this little thing opens here. This is kind of hard to show, but here we go. We've got a blurb about the first Die Hard over there, with Bruce Willis running through the explosions on the roof of Nakatomi Plaza. You've got a breakdown of your cast and crew down there at the bottom. And then Die Hard 2 has its own little blurb over here, along with cast and crew information there. Take a look at the spine. It's very thick. It's got 2 tapes in it. Fox Video, Bruce Willis Die Hard, double feature collector's edition, Die Hard 2. There's the scene from the first Die Hard. The back features the poster for Die Hard 2, and the other spine is exactly the same. For some reason I thought it had another photo from Die Hard 2 on it, but it doesn't. The top is where your barcode is, as well as more information saying how this is a double feature collector's pack, and your tapes are down here at the bottom. This tape should look familiar to you. You literally just saw it not 2 minutes ago in the supplemental I shot. It's Die Hard. And then we slide the other tape out here. Die Hard 2, Die Harder. So where in the world did I find such an interesting VHS 2-pack of Die Hard? Well, flea market. It was actually at a peddler's mall a few weeks ago. I think I picked this up around the time I was working on the Tremors home media review, so immediately I knew I had to rush this into production to come out after the Season 5 of home media reviews concluded, because Die Hard's one of the best action movies. And it was amazing that I found this, because this isn't all that common. I get conflicting results after doing a quick search for this on eBay, but apparently sealed, people are trying to sell this for like $100. But unsealed, people are trying to sell it for like $20. I didn't have a chance to look at the sold listings before I shot this video that you're watching right now, so I don't know what it's actually worth, but apparently it's not all that common, because there aren't a lot of them up on eBay right now. I was just wandering through Peddler's Mall, and I found this sitting on someone's shelf with a whole bunch of other VHS tapes, and I can't remember the exact price I paid, but it was somewhere between $2 and $5. Like, this was extraordinarily cheap. So yeah, I know I said in the previous clip that I would love to own my own copy of Die Hard on VHS one day. Now I do. And we get to take a look at some more footage, because I'm going to show you some footage from Die Hard 2, even though this is a supplemental for the first Die Hard. We haven't talked about Die Hard 2 on home media reviews yet, but screw it. It's my show, I'll do what I want, so take a look at this footage for Die Hard 2.
It's cold out there, man. Stomp my feet for 5 minutes. Yeah.
We have 1,100.
I hope you guys enjoyed this extra long supplemental here. You get 2 for the price of 1. I promise this is the actual end of this supplemental on Die Hard. I just thought this was super cool to show here. I'd never heard of a 2-pack of Die Hard and Die Hard 2, and I wanted to show you all. I wanted to let you guys know that this does indeed exist. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I will see you all in the next one. Good night, everybody.